Welcome back. Condors Unleashed, livebakersfield.com, I-45, Ryan Holt, Kevin Bartle. The Condors in action this upcoming weekend. Take on the Texas Stars Friday night, then 4-game road trip, and then back home the month of February. So if you're watching on I-45, chances are, if it's a weekend in the month of February, Condors are going to be home. So make plans, bakersfieldcondors.com. Come on out, Condors, fresh off a win against the Ontario Reign, joined by Condors alternate captain Matthew Ford. Ford, how are you?
Great.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
First off, congratulations in store. Going to be first-time dad here this summer. What's going to be the harder job, playing right wing for the Bakersfield Condors or becoming a first-time dad?
I played hockey for a while. I'm excited for this new journey coming up here, and I don't know. It's gonna be completely different.
Yeah, your pregame nap schedule might be thrown off here a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get to sleep as much as I do right now. At least not in the next 2 years or so.
That's great.
Yeah, we're enjoying it, and obviously, the story early on this season about yourself, being able to come back to California, being able to play in front of friends and family, and being able to catch up with you now, it just seems like it's been a relaxing year for yourself, and the numbers are starting to show it as well here this season.
Yeah, a lot of things brought me back to this team. The group of guys first off, but when I heard the team was coming out here to California, I mean, the first thing I wanted to do was come out here and play. It's been so long. I moved away when I was 14 years old to go play high school hockey in Minnesota. But to come back here, it's unbelievable experience, and my parents are every game, so it's pretty cool. I had my 95-year-old grandma come out to a game in Ontario too. So
sweet.
So take us back, go back in the time machine, back to when you were 14. Growing up now in California, there's all kinds of junior teams. I mean, there's fantastic programs up and down the state. What made you choose where you ended up going, and talk about that experience?
I think I was fortunate to pick Shattuck, where a lot of hockey players have ended up going that are in the NHL now. But at the time, I just wanted to be on the ice every day. I didn't know what kind of school it was, or the opportunities that I'd have going to Shattuck. I just wanted to maybe be able to play college hockey.
4-year career, University of Wisconsin, national champion. It worked out for you.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's watching Shattuck. I mean, it's such a great program. Did you have any idea, really, like the history that was there?
No clue. I mean, it really was being built while we were there. You look at guys like Parisi. He's the same age as me. Crosby came when I was a senior. Taves was a freshman when I was a senior. I mean, it's the guys. The Parisi family built it up, the coaching there, everything else, and the opportunities that you have to be on the ice are second to none.
It's crazy.
Condors get a big win over the weekend against Ontario. You were a big part of that as well, scoring a goal, and scored some memorable goals here in Condors Town this season. You ever had diapers ever fly down and hit you in the head after a goal?
That was a first, and you guys put me on the spot and asked me that after the game. I think you guys were looking for a good one-liner, and I didn't want to. I could
only a lot of good one-liners.
Yeah,
but
it's too easy.
I thought the only things that were going to get me in trouble, so I kept my mouth shut.
That was a nice goal you had there. You just look like you're kind of in your stride. Do you have stretches, each season where it just seems like the puck is finding you?
Definitely. I think you just go through times goal scoring comes in spurts, and when you ride that wave for as long as you can, and when you have it, you try to keep things the same, and when you're not scoring, you got to figure out how you get back there.
Yeah, like maybe 2 weeks into the season, that rebound, instead of kicking right out, perfect for you, might shoot the other way or go up over your head.
He made a great stop on the first shot there, and I couldn't believe it came right back to me. It was just sitting there, and when you're scoring, I don't know, the bounces go for you.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about this Condors team, and maybe it's just the American Hockey League in general, call-ups, injuries, guys, moving back home like Bogdan Yakimov. There's so much change that happens throughout the course of a season. But yourself, Ryan Hamilton, Huntsy's up in the NHL right now, but Andrew Miller, kind of the constant voices, at least on this Condors team. How have you kind of transitioned into becoming a leader in the American Hockey League here over the course of your career from when you first started out?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's dream at this level is to be in the NHL, whether it's the coaches, the players. I mean, it's right there. It's one step away. A lot of those guys are going to get the opportunity. For me, it's pretty cool seeing all the guys get up there, but at the same time, I get to play. I'm playing pro hockey. I don't have a real job. I mean, it's fun, and we have such a great group coming to the rink every day that for me, it's just I couldn't be happier than I am right now.
So Patrick Love's coming on here next segment.
Yep.
I know his domain is that gym. Does he make you hurt? I mean, is he kind of sadistic? You kind of have to be, don't you, to be the guy in charge of the workouts?
No, he's very detailed, but I'm a huge fan of him. Coming back from an injury 2 years ago, I had neck surgery. I didn't know. I mean, at the time, I was worried if I was going to play hockey again. And that guy, when he comes on here later on, I credit him for one of the biggest reasons I came back.
I mean, that to me, and I'm not obviously not an athlete, but I would think that the longer you play, like the games are still fun, but I would think that all that off-ice stuff and the conditioning, like that's what seems to wear guys down over the years.
I mean, it gets tougher to train every summer, but at the same time, I love doing this. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's fun to be, come work hard every day. You get to stay in good shape.
It's better than sitting in a cubicle.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Heard that.
Yeah, we're going to talk with Pat, too, about that. He's got a new standing desk, too. Sitting's the new smoking.
I know. Listen,
I need him to go to Edmonton and revolutionize this so that it can come down to our
I've
office.
been banging the drum in the office for 2 years on a stand-up desk. I want one.
Yeah.
I can't sit there
listen,
and vegetate after I eat 5 pieces of pizza on the show on Tuesdays.
Yeah. Just imagine, too, by the way, we were going to stop at all the fast food joints,
Oh
too,
my
and
gosh.
pick up one of everything for Bartle to eat, but we decided that wouldn't
Listen,
be,
that's the best
that wouldn't be
segment.
good TV.
That's the best segment we've never done.
Yeah, that's in the back of our minds. Condors specialty jersey number 2 coming up. The Condors Comrades program. Condors partner up with the Special Olympics, and this is something that started back in Oklahoma City back a couple of seasons ago.
Barron's
and now
Buddies, yep.
Barron's Buddies now has come to Bakersfield, and just from a player's perspective, what does it mean to be able to give these athletes and something to cheer about, and how much do you get out of it here over the course of the year?
It's an unbelievable program. I've made connections, family, friends that I still keep in touch with today through the program in OKC, and it's great to see it continue out here.
These jerseys are pretty wild, too. I like them.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah. You got the neon, you got the gray, you got the alternate logo.
Yeah.
And
What do you think?
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to such a good cause, too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the proceeds from the auction on the 6th go to the Special Olympics program here in Kern County. And, of course, Condors will don those on the 6th. Ontario dons a specialty jersey this weekend, so we'll get to check that one out. They have hot rod jerseys, so it seems like every time we go down to Ontario, they have another specialty jersey, but we don't like those guys anyways.
No, we don't.
But this Condors team here this season, we mentioned the injuries, mentioned battling through the adversity of call-ups early on this season. Condors right there, and this is a very difficult Pacific Division.
Yeah, we got some really good teams. You look at Ontario, who won it last year. Having success against them was huge, but you just look at the depth throughout our this whole West Coast and California and stuff like that. There's not an easy night. There's no easy teams in the West here. So, I mean, every Friday and Saturday we have to battle, but we're starting to get healthy. We have a good group, but that's how it is in the American Hockey League every year. There's going to be injuries, there's going to be call-ups, and it just creates opportunities for guys as well.
Everyone goes through it. I mean, you guys have a good weekend, though, in this division. You could be in second, slip a couple of games, all of a sudden you're in 6th. I mean, it's been kind of wild to watch the team going back and forth.
Yeah, but now we're getting healthy. I think in the room I think we're saying we need to make some hay now. We have great goaltending. We've had great goaltending all year for us, and now I think a lot of the group is maturing. Every team's young, developmental league, but our team especially, I think you're kind of see the process of maybe Saturday might have been one of our best games overall, defensively, offensively, and then E2 coming in, and he played great too.
Gets the shutout.
And then you look at the month of February. We talked about it with Matt Riley. A lot of home games in the month of February. And the Condors, it seems like, have that a little extra burst on home ice. Can you kind of put your finger on on what it's like playing in front of your hometown crowd, playing in front of the hometown fans?
I think it's just routine. The great fan base here, it's great, but guys are starting to feel comfortable playing here in Bakersfield. They're comfortable being at home, but I think that's why you're probably seeing success here as well.
Looking to go on that run here in the month
Let's
of
keep
February.
it going.
Big month of February. Condors with a 5-game homestand in the month of February. Of course, we're still in January, but again, February's right around. The season starts to fly here coming up once the calendar turns to 2016. Any workouts with Pat Love today, or is
No,
today the off day?
today is the day off.
Today is the
Get
off
out of
day.
here before he sends you in
Get
there.
out of here. We can grab some pizza here before
good.
he makes you.
Thanks for having
start
me on.
Thanks for
guys.
coming on.
That's Condors alternate captain Matt Ford. Condors in action Friday night, take on the Texas Stars at home. A couple of games on the road, but if you're in the month of February, Condors are going to be at home. 8 home games, 9 home games in the month of February. So come on out, BakersfieldCondors.com. When we come back, Pat Love will join us. We're going to talk a little workout. We're going to talk a little workout programs. We're going to talk about how you get guys from being injured, get them back out onto the ice, get them back in top shape. Condors have had that a couple of times this season. Also, he's going to make his picks.
And we're going to talk about you being in last place. It's all coming up next, everybody.
Yeah, this is Condors Unleashed, live Bakersfield.com. Don't go anywhere.